Hi, I'm Plummy, and in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 series. And the episodes that we're gonna be checking out in this episode are going to be Episode 5, Mikey Gets Shellacne, and Episode 6, Target April O'Neil. And as usual, before we get into the reaction, I just want to quickly tell you that you can get the full-length reactions by going down in the description below and clicking on the link to my Patreon, where by subscribing at the specific title that I've created for it, you obviously get all the full-length reactions, since I started doing them. Obviously, since I didn't start doing them until a couple of episodes into the first season, but still, everything since then to now is available over there. And also, I just want to quickly apologize for, again, taking a little bit long to sit down and record these videos and record these reactions. It's not because I don't enjoy this series that I'm taking so long, it's just hard to juggle all the different things that I do on my channel, so... yeah, and even now in the case of this video, it's probably gonna be a little late compared to when I was planning on uploading it, because it's probably gonna take a couple uploads to upload it, because it's gonna get claimed a couple of times and I'll have to re-edit it and re-upload it, and my internet is not particularly fast, especially now that I upload higher quality reactions, so it might take a little bit longer again, but still I'm gonna be reacting to quite a few episodes today, so hopefully that will satisfy you. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're gonna get some real interesting plot relevant episode in between these two episodes, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case, at least for this first episode, because this one just screams filler episode. But maybe it's not gonna be, who knows. Without further ado, let's get into it and find out in 3, 2, 1. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, but that is super disgusting.
He's just realizing that now?
Guys,
maybe.
Look at me! I'm covered in turtle zits!
Oh, gross!
I agree.
Shellacne. You look like a green chimichanga.
Don't worry, Mikey. It's just part of being a teenager.
Have you ever had them?
Heck no.
Mikey!
Forget it, guys! I'm too hideous to be a ninja. I'll stay locked away in here.
As somebody who is self-conscious, if that happened to me, I would die probably. Oh, that is super fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that is so disgusting. Why? Why go all out on such a disgusting concept?
My son,
Jesus
I
Christ.
sense there's something you would like to tell us.
What? No, not at all. Really? I didn't do anything. Okay. You got me. I kinda,
What did you do?
sprinkled a little mutagen on my skin.
What? Are you kidding? Why?
Turtles? Here?
Now? He's got the centrifuge. Hand it over, Storkman.
Stockman! And no! I found it first. Mousers!
What the hell do you even need it for?
Don't let go of
I
me!
guess for the mutant stuff.
Well, if it isn't Weasley...
Are they gonna end up now fighting each other?
Come on, Dog Pound. We found him first.
Stinkman and the Turtles? And I thought I was having a bad day.
Jesus Christ.
Time for Baxter Stockman's supervillain to make his narrow escape.
Oh, what about Baxter's old lab?
Why would Dog Pound capture Dexter and take him to his old lab? It makes no sense.
See, you guys never take me seriously.
Maybe they went to Bradford's dojo.
Possibility.
You think he
Is
was...
he gonna go on his own? I think he is.
Doesn't make any sense. Fine. If you guys aren't gonna listen to me, I'm not waiting around to explode.
Aw, poor Mikey.
Come
Please
on,
don't show it
kids.
move. I'm gonna genuinely vomit.
Easy, D-Pound.
Okay, he's actually managing to survive.
Dogpound, go!
Good job, Mikey. This was actually a really fun fight. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Ooh, that was a cool camera movement.
Oh, snap. Dogs hate getting wet. Some dogs.
That looks more like a wolf to me. Whoa. That was a cool shot. Man, this season is so much better.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh no! Look at his eyes. Jeez.
Guys, I'm bursting out the seams, and Razar's gonna pop me.
Man, Mikey's really good at evading.
Not good, not good.
Also, stop. It's so disgusting.
See, guys? Who's right about Baxter's secret hideout? Huh? Me. Yep.
You had no clue.
Oh no, Mikey, you have a zit forming on the end of your nose.
Are you kidding me? No! Why?
He's lying.
Johnny?
Okay, so for a bit of a filler episode, this was actually pretty fun. I really enjoyed, as Splinter just said, Mikey's resolve and how adamant he was to get himself fixed. That was actually really satisfying to watch, and the way he fought Dogpound as well was really cool. How good he was at evading all of his attacks. Like, Mikey is not much of a hand-to-hand fighter necessarily, but he's really good at evading, I guess, which makes sense for his character, honestly, but it was just so fun to watch. And as in the last few episodes, in this one we also had some really cool camera work that I really like. That improvement for season 2. It makes me engage with the show more when we have this kind of creative or just fun camera work, you know? It's not like a big deal or anything, but it's good to have it, you know? And I really like that aspect of it. But yeah, this was very much a filler episode, so overall I still don't really care about it too much, and especially because it's so fucking disgusting to watch. I ended up enjoying the episode despite the disgusting look of Mikey, not because of it, that's for sure. But at least this show has made me feel some kind of emotion, even if it was disgust, but yeah, I liked it. I liked it overall. In terms of a rating, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.7 out of 10. Not the high score or anything, but it was decently enjoyable for what it was, so there's that. I'm hoping that the next episode is going to be a little bit more plot relevant though, because I feel like the last few episodes haven't been that plot relevant, and this show, in my opinion at least, doesn't really do that interesting filler episodes compared to the 2003 series. And even in the 2003 series, I feel like I didn't necessarily enjoy the filler episodes, but at least they kind of, I don't know, they had more style to them and stood out from each other more compared to the ones in this series. But yeah, I guess now we're gonna be getting into episode 6, Target April O'Neil, which, as I said, I really hope is gonna be more of a plot relevant episode, but also, judging by the title, I really hope that April is not gonna be possibly kidnapped again, because this is like, what, the 5th time? I mean, I don't know, I haven't counted them, but it's kind of like a thing that always happens to April. She's always on the run from something. So I really hope it's not gonna be that in this episode, but still, the last episode in which we had her introduced to Casey was actually really fun, and I really enjoyed that one, so hopefully this one's gonna be just as good, or at least just fun, you know? But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2...
Hear me cry. You will have no more dealings with the Krang until I return.
Understood, Father.
Wait for my command and do not defy
Why do you
me
care
again.
about the Shredder so much, Karai?
Consequences would
I don't
be
get it. Like, even if he
unfortunate.
raised her, there's a certain point at which you just don't owe your adopted parents anything, I feel like. Because he's clearly bad for her.
I know you're following me. Come out so I can see you.
Why are you stalking her, Donnie?
Donnie?
Funny us both passing through this shady back alley at the same exact time, huh? So, how have you been?
Oh, you know, the usual. Homework, chess club, dealing with a father who turned into a homicidal mutant bat.
April, it wasn't completely our fault, but I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as I am. I want to be left alone, Donnie. No more talking mutants in my life. I never want to see you again.
April? Some things are just beyond our control.
Of course, she off to see Casey. I wonder when are the Turtles and Casey gonna meet?
Red? I miss a study session again.
No, I'm just here to hang out.
With the infamous Casey Jones?
Unless you only like me for my trigonometry.
I don't think you've quite earned that catchphrase, Casey. Though you're on your way there.
Hey, Footbots! You want me? Come and get me!
Nice. Now the fight's fair. Eat this!
It's honestly really cool to see these supposedly normal people in the form of Casey and April be able to fight like this. Because, like, this is something that I obviously expect from the Turtles, but in other versions of TMNT, we haven't really gotten them to fight that well. That's why in the 2003 series, whenever Casey was doing some ninja stuff like the Turtles, like in the episode I Monster, it was so cool to me.
Slightly nauseated.
Because he's a normal person who is able to keep up with the Turtles.
Took you long enough.
I'm sorry, I had to figure out your coordinates with the teeth. Wow! Karai.
Well, I was hoping for all the turtles to see this, but I guess one's good enough. Your Rat Master took away someone I cared about, so I'm returning the favor.
Okay, it's interesting to have Karai and Donatello fight. It's kind of refreshing because I'm kind of tired of having Leo and Karai be the ones to face off all the time. Man, the fighting choreography has really improved this season. I think I mentioned this before, but it just continues to be really good.
In an evil kind of way.
Wow, he's quick.
Let me go!
System override. Do not destroy April O'Neil.
What?
Capture for the Krang.
What?
Wait, what? The Krang took control of this thing?
Threat detected. Eliminate threat.
Uh-oh.
You okay?
Well, that's an interesting twist.
Once I'm actually
I was
glad
sure that he
you
wasn't going
kidnapped me.
to kill her for some reason, but I wasn't expecting that the Krangs are gonna betray Karai.
I never got a chance to tell you guys that I'm sorry for everything.
You're sorry, but we were the ones that screwed up.
It was an accident, and more importantly, you're my friends. I don't ever want to hold a grudge ever again.
You the best, April.
Thanks, Donnie, for always being there, even when I didn't want you to be.
Oh, come on.
Awesome.
Good for you, Donnie. Why? She doesn't love you because you're a turtle. Specifically because you're a turtle, she doesn't like you. That's literally the one reason why you'll never be together. But yeah, okay. This was pretty fun. I don't know if I necessarily consider it like a plot relevant episode, because at the end of the day, what is plot relevant for this show? Like, the best thing I can say that it's plot relevant for this season at least is looking for the mutagen. So essentially only episodes that feature the mutagen and them finding new containers would be plot relevant. So I guess you can count this one as another filler, but I guess at least it kind of moved the character stuff. So it's not filler because of that, I guess, when you think about it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Some really cool fighting, some character development finally. I really enjoyed the Casey scenes in this episode, and he's really starting to grow on me, as I said. So I can't wait to see more of him and see him meet the turtles once and for all. But yeah, it was a fun episode, enjoyable, not the best or anything, but it was pretty solid. I liked it, which is why in terms of a rating, I'm going to give it an 8.4 out of 10. It was really great, and I guess maybe the team up between the Krang and the Shredder might be over now, so that could actually spark some plot development going forward as well. But yeah, what did you guys think about the episodes? Comment down below and let's have a discussion about it. And yeah, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently one and only patron on Patreon, Omari Brigman. If you want to join that person and support me, you can do that by going down in the description below and clicking on the link to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, which is where you can also support me. Although, if you want to get the benefits of full length reaction for these episodes of TMNT, you should definitely go to my Patreon, because I still don't offer it on Ko-fi. But if you're only able to do it through Ko-fi, comment down below so I can actually start setting it up, but for now it's mainly restricted to Patreon, those things. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you, because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that, because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything. And that just kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job, because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt-tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going, and help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. And the same applies for coffee as well. But if you don't want to support me, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!